Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone. My name is Muhammad AZFAR NAQIB bin ROHAIZAT, student Bachelor of Plantation and Management from UITM Samarahan, Sarawak. And today I will do stem cutting for purple flower.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. I am FAZIRA FITRI BINTI MOHAMMAD ASNAN from AT220, and today I will do a stem cutting for the white flowers of Bougainvillea.
Hello, my name is HAZIQ bin AMDAN. I am from class AT2202A, and I will explain about the type of stem cutting.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is DAYANG SURYATI binti SATIMIN. I am AT220 student from UITM Samarahan campus. The flower that I will do cutting is orange pink.
Alright, for the morphology of Bougainvillea, the vine grows 1 meter to 12 meter like this, and the tone tip is black and waxy like this. You can see here, this is the tone. No, see this. Alright, this is the tone. Alright, the leaf may 4 cm to 12 cm long, and the broad are 6 cm. And lastly, the flower are 3 to 6 sprites, which is he also have various color such as magenta, purple, pink, orange, and another else.
There are few uses and benefits of Bougainvillea flowers. First, for medicine drinks, Bougainvillea tea is very tasty and soothing beverage. It is an excellent technique to relieve a cough and a sore throat. Next, it is rich in antioxidants. The Bougainvillea extract is very rich in antioxidants. In a test, it was found that the antioxidants can kill the free radicals in human body. And lastly, for decorative flowers, for flowers lover, they will plant Bougainvillea around their house because it has various colors and it will bring pleasant vibe to the house.
Next, I will explain the 3 types of stem cutting, which are softwood cutting, semi-hardwood cutting, and hardwood cutting. The first one is softwood cutting. As you can see here, this is the young tip of the plant, and we cut it about 10 to 15 centimeter of length. Before we planted it in the polybag, we must leave at least 10 to 15 leaves in this stem. Next one is semi-hardwood cutting. Semi-hardwood cutting is the portion of the stem which are green and hard but not mature enough. We must leave 1 to 2 leaves at least at the stem before planted it in the polybag, and it's about 15 to 20 centimeter of length. And as you can see here, this is the example of semi-hardwood cutting. Okay, lastly is a hardwood cutting. As you can see here, this is the example of hardwood cutting, which are taken from a mature stem and hard enough. The size of this cutting must at least like a pencil size. As you can see here, this is the stem like a pencil size. And before we planted it, we did not need to leave any leaves before we planted in the polybag.
Bougainvillea parent plant, a mature Bougainvillea tree where the hardwood stem is already growing. Sketches. Make sure the sketches are sharp to avoid from stem injuries. Polybag and planting medium. The size of the polybag is 6 cm times 9 cm. It is used to grow the stem. The planting medium used is 3 to 1, which is 3 for topsoil, 2 for organic matter, and 1 for sand. Rooting hormone powder. It is a rooting hormone in a type of powder. By applying this, it can help to fasten the growth of the roots. If you don't have a watering can, you can use a water source to provide moisture to the plant. Last is transparent plastic bag. It is used to cover the plant after watering the plant.
Alright, first propagate bougainvillea from cutting. Firstly, by using scratches, we cut a semi-hardwood. For example, like this. This is the semi-hardwood, and cut it from the material plant. So we must cut at 45 degree. We cut it first. Alright, we cut it for 45 degree. 45 degree, like this, between 15 to 20 centimeter long from the parent plant. Alright, and make sure to cut the stem, a healthy stem, to and it should have 7 knots. So alright, this is the example for stem cutting. At least have 7 knots, which is the leaf may left around 3 to 7 leaf on the stem cutting.
Okay, second, dip the cutting into the rooting powder and make sure to remove the excess powder by using our fingertip.
Next, before inserting the cutting into the soil, make a hole in the soil with our finger to avoid the rooting hormone smudge on the surface. So there's a hole inside, and insert 1.5 inches to 2 inches into the hole. After that, cover the soil just like this. So, like this.
Next, we need to water this plant with adequate amount of water to make sure the soil in this poly bag is moist. Lastly, we wrap this plant with transparent plastic so it can experience the greenhouse effect.
Alright, we go through to the expenses. For do this stem cutting for Bougainvillea, the expenses very cheap. For the sketches, the price is around 11 ringgit and 30 cents. And for the rooting hormone powder, we can get it from 6 ringgit. And lastly, for the polybag, we use the polybag 6x9 cm, which is also around 6 ringgit. Alright, my advice for the stem cutting for Bougainvillea, do not use tools to avoid injury and failure.
Next advice is make sure to water the plant with adequate amount of water to prevent the plant from dying.
Okay, do not touch the surface that has been cutted or it will cause bacterial infection.
Make sure to be careful while handling sharp tools and use gloves if needed.
Final result.